weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Parker. He's out there with Skarn. And it's Vessel in at the 5.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Edwards. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. The visitors with the ball. And here is Satoransky. Tipped away. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Screen by Parker. Driving in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Of course, John Morant's name first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Satoransky. 4 on the clock for 3. Skarn gets the bucket. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Knocks it loose. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And Skarn pulls it down.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Now, here's Vessel. Tries it from 19. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's De Silva. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Pass to Vesely. And Vesely slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Edwards against Satoransky. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Parker. A 3. Booker pulls it in. Satoransky covering. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Edwards against Satoransky.
Away team foul. Cody, first personal foul, first team foul.
Parker with the steal.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
Lots of room. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Vesely's got 6.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Edwards finds Booker. Rebound by Parker. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Skarn, driving the lane.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Releases from the wing and drills it. 8 points for him.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
They've got Anderson, and it's Abrinas in at the 4.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Three-pointer. That one's not going to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here he goes. There's the triple. That shot off the mark. And they're on the break. Pulls up. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Picked his pocket.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Here's Anderson. Pass to Fall. Here's Abrinas with the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Yes, that goes in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Laprovitola. He has yet to score. Right wing. Here's Abrinas. 5 to shoot. Launches it. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Three-pointers off the mark. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Abrinas has got 8 here in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
From downtown, Fall with the rebound. Here's Abrinas. He's got 8.
Number 41. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Pass to Fall. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. For the 3. Kept alive. Off target with his 3. Anderson outside. And Anderson slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Will it go? And he dunks it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And the free throw, no good. Up in time. That shot, no good. That'll do it for the first half. Leading by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about?
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the visiting team. That is more than enough of us. Let's...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Parker out there with Skarn. And it's Satoransky in at the point guard position. Ball's knocked loose. Down low. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. On Tuesday, then on Saturday.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
First personal foul.
Into the lane. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities. Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Pass to Parker. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Satoransky against Edwards. And it's blocked. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Skarn with it. 5 points in the game. It's Parker outside. That shot off. Parker's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. He takes it in for 3. Booker doesn't go for him.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
The three-pointer is right on target. De Silva's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
And Satoransky kicks to Vesely. Back to Satoransky. Count the basket. Satoransky's got his first points of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Edwards. Kicks it out to Booker. And stolen by Song. Uncovered. He's off on that one. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's De Silva. He's got 10. Rebound by Parker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 14.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Edwards drives in. The offensive rebound. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
You know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row. In the
Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And there's the try. Yep, it counts. Edwards got 8.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Lets a floater go. The shot's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Booker a screen on Satoransky. Edwards against Satoransky. Parker with the steal. Puts up a deep 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. They lead by 9. Don't go anywhere. The fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. It up.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. They've got Fall, and it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Provitola banked in off the glass.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
So the wing on the left. It's deflected. The layup off target.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
That one misses.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First personal foul.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 ball gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's the break. To the right side. Offline with his 3. Back to Anderson. Pass to Laprovitola. Here's Fall. And a missed layup. He's covered by Anderson. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Laprovitola.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Giffey, defended by Anderson. Clock at 6. Stolen by Anderson. And here they come. Here's Abrinas. Good. Nothing but net. Abrinas has gone 4 of 8 from the field. Releases. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Laprovitola. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Fires away from way outside. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anderson outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Pick off in midair. And he banks in the layup.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Giffey. Out left to the wing. This one for three. That shot no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Fourth team foul. Number 53. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Down low. Here's De Silva. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Guarded by Edwards. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Outside Booker from outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Offensive board. Guarded by Edwards. And at last, they get one to fall.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Unloads from 13. First shot won't go.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Mirotic. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to Mirotic. Fires the three. And Booker pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Nails it from three.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
To the inside. And stolen by Edwards. To the left side wing. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Guarded by Edwards. Puts it up from 12. Tries to save it. And they're pushing it up. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. No good on the triple. Here's the break. And Booker with the jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Will it go? That shot is off. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. An 8-point differential. Here's Mirotic. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Over to the wing. It's a one-on-one situation. Lets it fly. Drains the triple. He's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's De Silva. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Beyond the arc. The shot misses.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Pulls it. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Here's Edwards. Count the basket.
Edwards.
Here's Mirotic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. They're up by 5. Don't go away. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Brooks left side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first.
Armani Brooks taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Floats one, and it's good on the lay-in.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
The 3 is up. Sinks the tray.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. No good with the triple.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
The 3. No good on the shot. Brooks defending. Shoots. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Fires the 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. In transition, here they come. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. That three's off the mark.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work. Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Throws it up high.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Launches a three. The shot no good. On the break. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Great run out and the pass right on target. Outstanding transition offense.
Brooks defending. There's a screen. Takes the three. Fires in the triple. Give him 8.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
A deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
3 points.
That's his third three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
3-pointer. And he can't get that one. A tight game here in Utah. With the floater. The shot off that time. And a miss there on the triple. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Nope, shooting 3 for 8 in the game now.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
They set the pick. This one for 3. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And so we wrap up the first half. Up by 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And it's time for...
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that... And we've got the playoff picture. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Outside Edwards. Pass to De Silva. 4 on the clock. Unloads. Misses the jumper. Guarded by Edwards. Out left to the wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call. On Wednesday, and then on Friday.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
Outside Booker from deep. No good. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Balmaro. From deep three-point land. De Silva with the rebound. Outside Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, first team foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Good on both. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Mirotic. And there's the screen. And the 3 off target.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's De Silva. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The kick out to Edwards. The 3 ball. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Mirotic. Puts up a 3. On target from range.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. No good on the 3. Offensive rebound. Good work there as it goes.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And that one good. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Guarded by Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to De Silva. And there's a pick. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by Edwards. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Balmaro. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. Got it blocked. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. .34 seconds left in the third quarter. Edwards looking it over. 23 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Count it. Good. Give him 8 points now.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to...
Oh! Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Booker no good. Stolen by Booker. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Leading by 6. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here's Brooks. from deep. The shot, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Misses the deep three-point attempt.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
No good on the triple.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Man, good whistle there.
First team foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for two, number 41.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Misses the wing three.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Brooks defending. From down in the low post, it goes. Dropped a tough three-pointer.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. To end the run. The shot, no good.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
And he's going for the lob. And the ball goes out of bounds, turned over.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The three-pointer off the mark.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
It's tipped. Fast break, here we go. And it's good for two.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. They get it again.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Tries again. Shot clock at 5. Brooks defending. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Out to the right wing. 4-3, knocks down the triple.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
He gets it in there.
Looking to close things out, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
There's the triple. The shot, no good. 51 seconds left to play in the fourth. Off target with the three. Brooks defending. Lays it up and banks it in.
When you see the score and how much time is left, you realize this game is just about over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
And they pick up two.
Armani Brooks.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. The three. He can't hit that time. Picked it. And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be...
NBA action on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Rebound by Parker. Skarn with it. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Satoransky covering. Outside Mirotic. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here is Mirotic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. The coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Pass to Skarn. Three-pointer on the way. That one, no good. Here's Mirotic, covered by Parker. Mirotic's shot is off.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
A nice shot by Vesely.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Vesely. Fires the 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
It's a 6-point game. Shields. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Satoransky, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Satoransky's got 5 now.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mirotic.
Ball is turned over. Home team ball.
Mirotic has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 3. Rebound by Vesely. Vesely's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 9.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
Here's Skarn.
Blocking foul called. Mirotic. First personal foul. Second team foul.
56 seconds left to play here in the first. They set the pick.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
The shot by Satoransky, no good. Going inside. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The tray. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
It's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Mirotic's shot is off.
Away team foul. Mirotic. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your home team.
And that one falls for Parker.
2 shots.
And Parker drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. From deep three-point land. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. They're up by 6. And back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Fall with the rebound. Takes it off the glass.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
From outside, off the mark. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Fall's got his first basket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Laprovitola, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there on Tuesday and then on Sunday.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Quizair passes to Brooks. Here's Quizair. The three-pointer, no good. And here we go. Here's Laprovitola. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Brooks outside. Pass to McCormick. Back to Brooks. Six to shoot. Here's Quizair. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, okay, good play. Get back on defense.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game. It's beautiful. Over to the left wing. To the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half of basketball. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Quizair passes to McCormick. Here's Quizair. Shot on the wing. Aprinas with a rebound.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Anderson's shot is off.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for the away team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Provitola passes to Fall. To the wing right side. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And unable to corral the miss, and it goes on a play. Here's Provitola. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And he drives in. Fall passes to Anderson. From past the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Anderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
From deep, Brooks. Aprinas with a rebound. Here's Provitola. Off target from outside. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Pass to Aprinas for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Aprinas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Mirotic with it. Can they get it? Traps in the tray.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Leading by 17. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
They're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed. Yeah, they take shots.
And how about we move it on? Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got Satoransky, Sar out there with Parker, and it's Vesely with the center locking down the middle.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Covered by Parker. Lock at 6. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. We've got Parker. He's out there with Song. And it's Satoransky in at the one spot. Shields. And it's good, 2 points. 10 points for him.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Puts up a deep three. It doesn't go for him.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Sadaransky, the pass to Skarn. Lets it go with the three. That shot missing. Inside. Shields drains the three-pointer.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in mid-season?
Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with a team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
Here's Skarn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Vesely. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Here's Bolmaro, covered by Parker. Mirajic gets the bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Vesely. 1:46 left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. Shot is good off the back rim and in. There's 1:34 left in the third. Shields. Good. Nice job down low. 15 points in the game.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Sar's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Shields. And the 3 off target. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Laprovitola. He can't hit that time.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Anderson, and it's Fall in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Laprovitola, Brooks covering, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
Ahead. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Provitola's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. To the inside. It's hauled in by Laprovitola. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Abrinas' shot is off. Fast break, here they come.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Anderson outside. Lets the 3 fly. That shot misses.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Second team foul.
On defense, the visitors. Shot clock at 6. Back to Abrinas. Drills it from outside.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
From downtown, Fall with the rebound. Fall's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Anderson, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Quizair, a 3-pointer off the mark.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's Fall. Carries it down low.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Fall with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Very smooth pace to this offense, guys.
Yeah, looking to keep building on this run.
Provitola passes to Abrinas. Here's Anderson. Plays it up and banks it in. Anderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Pass to Provitola. The 3-ball. Anderson can't get it to go.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
It's stolen. Here's Abrinas. Good on the triple.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's McCormick. The rebound by Anderson. Beyond the arc. Pass to Abrinas. Launches a 3. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Assist goes to Armani.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Provitola. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Pass to Abrinas. Fires from way outside. And so they get the victory here at home. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they...
everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Parker, the screen. Here's Vesely. Saturansky outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Edwards. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
And he banks in the layup.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
About a minute into this first quarter. Pure from three-point range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Basket counts. Edwards has got his second basket.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the right side. Here's Vesely. Booker defending. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get posted.
Edwards for 3. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over-the-back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
Count it. He's got 5.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first one falls.
To the away team. 0.
And he makes both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
The layup off target.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
No good with the triple. Here's Sar. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort. Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. To the middle. Stolen by Parker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Booker defending. Out to the right wing. Here's Sar. From the wing. De Silva with the rebound. Up top, Booker. An easy 2 on the layup.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Edwards. He has 6. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
Away team foul. Edwards. First personal foul. First team foul.
41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3. It's been a couple of minutes since they led in this game.
Oh, they'd love to change that here.
Over to the wing, and there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
But they can't afford to get complacent because of the early success. There is still a lot of basketball to be played.
And the visitors call time here. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they've had a fairly inconsistent season so far, always hovering around the same spot in the rankings.
On Monday,
first team foul. At the line for the away team, number 41.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
From downtown, that one doesn't drop. And there's the lob, stolen by Anderson. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
There's a screen.
Away team foul. Number 41. First personal foul. First team foul.
He shoots. And the jumper falls for him. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. It's deflected. Over to the left wing. Another shot. It's hauled in by Fall.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
2 points. That one goes.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And there's the screen. With the drive. Can't connect from short range. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Number 8.
He's perfect from the line this time. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Inside. Picked it out of midair. Outside, Anderson. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Here they come with numbers in transition. Fires from the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
1:33 left to play in the first half of basketball. Fall uses the glass to finish the layup. Fall's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
There's a screen. Goes back up. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
51 seconds left in the first half of this game. Buries it from 3. And that ties it up.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
24 seconds left in the first half. Five on the clock. The shot from 20 feet out. It's hauled in by Fall. Ooh, it's stolen away. He gets it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
At this point of the season, who would be your guys' picks for Rookie of the Year? Jet?
I'd have to go with our new makeup on. A few things for them to focus on. More presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches, and maybe...
Glad you could join us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Vesely, Booker defending. And here's the fast break. Here's Edwards. And the shot's good. Edwards has got 8 points.
Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
They set the pick, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And that one misses. Here's Sar. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. The visitors with the ball. 4-point game. The kick out to Edwards. The floater. For 3. Launches it.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Goes up again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he drops the first.
Edwards, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Now here's Satoransky. Here's Vesely. From deep, Sar sinks it from distance. Sar's got his second bucket of the night.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Here's Edwards. Outside for Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Vesely. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Satoransky outside. They get the rebound. Here's Vesely, and the layup is good off the glass.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Up top, Edwards. Covered by Satoransky.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Edwards. Sent away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parker. Back to Edwards. Pass to Booker. Satoransky with the steal. Here's the break.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Parker inside. Booker defending. Kicks it out to Parker for the tie. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 7 rebounds in the game. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
1:43 left in the third. And it's good. 2 points. Give him 8.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Edwards gets the bucket. Edwards got 12 points.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Banked it in off the glass. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's the Silva. There's the block. Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Right side Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Parker defending. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's Edwards. He's got 12. Takes a three. The ball's knocked loose.
Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left in the third. Driving inside. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Up 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Jacks up a 3. Six to shoot. And yep, it's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Can't hit from in close.
I thought he had that all shown up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Right wing. Here's the 3. And the three-pointer goes.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now.
Number 13, first personal foul, first team foul.
So it's the home team now, trailing by 4. No good with a layup. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Good on the shot.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
They set a pick. Good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Number 13, second personal foul, second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Number 8, 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And there's the drive. It's hauled in by Fall.
You love their effort. They've owned the glass tonight.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Knocked away.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
Fourth team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
From about 16, that's short off the rim. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
2:51 left in the fourth. Anderson covers. Clock at 6. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Has to fall. Off with the layup. 56 seconds left in the final quarter. Anderson covers. And he lobs it up to the rim. Anderson pulls it down. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Graham.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
And the visitors call time here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
As always, Allie, we thank you. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Parker. Yes! He nails it!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Oh, from long range!
What a shot!
You can't guard that. That is unguardable.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Shields sinks the three-pointer. He has 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Booker with the screen for Edwards. Lucic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Down low. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's De Silva. Booker a screen on Mirotic. Here's De Silva. And it's off from three-point range. To the paint. Here's Mirotic. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the home team. 6-point lead.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Yeah, I love the mentality getting inside. I mean, they've been bottled up in there, but when you attack the paint, generally good things are going to happen for you.
Here's De Silva.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside for Mirotic. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mirotic has got 7 points in the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Edwards.
2 minutes remaining, first 2 minutes.
Fades. Shot clock at 5. To the left side wing. Here's the screen. Knocked loose and stolen by Mirotic. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Shields. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Cans it from downtown. 5 points in the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. 1:04 left here in the first quarter. Lets it fly. Booker the pass to Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Edwards defending. Drives to the hoop. 5 to shoot. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Mirotic has a wide open look. No good from outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Mirotic. De Silva. No good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And that one is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Quizair can't nail the jumper.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And the shot goes down.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Puts up a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Off target at the rim. Fast break, here we go. They get it back. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Inside, McCormick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Fires the 3. from outside the arc, sinks the triple.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Giffey, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Away team foul. Number 49. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And the home team has possession. It's a 3-point game. Here's Cozier out to the wing. Here's McCormick. Misses the layup. 1:44 left here in the second. And the call on the... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Shooting for the away team. Giffey. 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is under review.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involved.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Over to the wing. Here's Quizier. No good with the triple. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Brooks the best of Quizier. Brooks outside. Got a hand on it. And they're running. With the floater, and the layup is good.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Out of bounds.
Away team ball.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. The 3. McCormick with the rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
We haven't seen any urgency in this team so far. That's why they find themselves losing at home. They need to come out.
All right, fellas. Thank you for being with us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Intercepted. They push it up 4 on 3. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 6 rebounds in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Shields. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Driving inside.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Mirotic, a screen on Edwards. Three-pointer. Mirotic gets the bucket. Mirotic has got 10.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. They set the pick. Takes it inside. Got a piece of it. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Shields.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
There's the triple. Picked away. Driving to the basket. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Teardrop shot. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Pass to De Silva. Off target from three-point range.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Good on the shot.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Edwards. Comes up empty down low. Edwards gone 1 of 4 from the field. And here's Mirotic from beyond the arc. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Edwards defending. Mirotic gets the bucket. Mirotic has got 8 here in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Lucic. To the paint. Out to Edwards. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. Lucic buries it from three-point range. 8 points for him.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Pass to Mirotic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Outside Edwards. With some arc. Kicks it out to Booker. Three-pointer. No good that time. Now Mirotic. The shot missing. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They're up by 11. And we'll have the start. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Edwards.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And here's Brooks from outside. Booker pulls it in. Edwards against Brooks. Edwards' shot is good. Now here's Brooks. Pass to McCormick. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. That one drops for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Home team foul. Number 7. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
The visitors with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Armani Brooks. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A 3 off the inbound. Drills the three-pointer.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Jacks up a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals.
Oh, man. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up again. Count that one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Shoots it up. Wide open shot is on the money. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Takes the three. No good on that one. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
There's a good screen. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Fires from deep. Out to the right wing. Here's Quizair, and he's good on the three ball.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. An even 3-on-3 break. Lobs it up there for Brooks. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Puts up a deep three. There's 42 seconds left in the game. The second chance effort. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10. There's the screen to the inside. The visitors with the ball. They lead by 11. From the top of the key, he buries it. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Deflects the pass. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the...
everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your home team, Shields.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pulls up on the wing. That one's wide left. Here's Balmaro. And that one's good. Mirotic.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
First quarter of play, a minute in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
From deep three-point land. And he can't get that one.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves. Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Pass to Parker. Missed inside.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
To the paint. And the basket by Balmaro.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. He's got 5.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Covered by Satoransky. Pass to Balmaro. Stolen by Parker. Down low. Here's Vesely. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Puts up a deep 3. Sarr pulls it in. Here's Vesely. To the middle. Satoransky outside. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. Connects. The jumper drops. Satoransky's gotten his second bucket on the night. Looking to win the run. And it's good on the layup.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. To the wing, right side. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. Here's Sarr. Parker outside. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Over to the wing. Pass to Satoransky. Here's Vesely. Back to Satoransky. And he gets that one.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
There's 38 seconds left in the opening quarter. Mirotic knocks down the long J. 10 points for him.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. With the drive. And Parker pulls it down. And they're running. Off target from outside. Here we go. Here's Balmaro. Finished off the break.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. They lead by 3, and the second quarter is on it. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Driving in, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Now here's Brooks. He's covered closely, and he banks in the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
On Monday, and then Friday.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Anderson. Carries it down low. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night. Now Brooks. And that one's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here he goes. The layup off target.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Anderson can't get it to go. Driving to the basket. And he buries his first look.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Gets the three to fall.
Well, that's basically a warm-up three for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Brooks with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Anderson pulls it down.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Brooks with it. To the inside. Ball stolen. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And Fall gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Anderson covers. They need this. Unable to get that one. Goes up on the wing. McCormick with a rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Brooks with the rebound. And the layup is good off the glass.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Brooks defending after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2. 59 seconds left in the first half. There's the triple. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. He has 6.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Into the lane. Count it. Brooks has got 6 here in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Three-pointer. No luck on that one. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Uses the glass on the layup. There's 6 seconds left in the half. To the paint. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Leading by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man. This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Covered by Saturansky. Pass to Mirotic. Shot clock at 5. Off target from three-point range.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
He drops it from range.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Covered by Saturansky. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Vesely. For the lead. And it's Mirotic with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's off from three-point range.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Clock at 6. On the take. Banked it in off the glass. 9 points in the game. So it's the home team now. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Covered by Satoransky, and it's rejected. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Covered by Satoransky to halt the run. Oh!
Wow!
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Out to the wing. To the left side wing. They get it back, and they get it back. There's the drive. Out to the right wing. With the clock winding down. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To the right side. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. No good from outside.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Here's Balmaro. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Balmaro's got 6 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot's good by Satoransky. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
And here they come. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. Parker's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Vesely. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Covered by Satoransky. Driving inside. And that one hits the back iron. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. They lead by 5. All right, and it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They grab their own miss. From outside the arc, knocks it down from distance.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Right wing. Takes it inside, played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
To the inside, McCormick. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Here's Parker. Off target at the rim.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the home team now. Out to the right wing. To tie it up, he takes it in. And he lays it up and in. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Oh, touch off the glass.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And he was fouled while in the act of... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Number 8, taking 2 shots. The play is under video review.
Foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from Coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Brooks. It's blocked. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. No luck on that one. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, there's a chance to extend that right here.
And he drives in, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Good on the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he makes both from the line.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. From behind the arc, he buries it from 3. Got a hand on it.
Immediate turnover. The ball goes to the away team.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Going inside. And no good. Here's Balmaro. The 17-footer. He connects! What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
They turn it over. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They set the screen to tie it up. It's hauled in by Fall.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Out left to the wing. Oh, he nails it!
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Now here's Anderson. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some